Hey everybody, well this is awkward. Fucking Microsoft update ruined my video, and now my microphone just didn't record. So here I am doing, I don't know. It's the footage is too precious for me not to I can't redo this. Cause there's a bunch of missions where I got rare shit, I got lost loot, and the gold thorn in this video. So I organized my Kangaskhan storage, and I ended up with like 26,000 poke. And I've been grinding Guildmaster rank quite extensively, up to 28,000, or down to 28,000, I should say. And would you look at that, over 100 grand, that's insane. You can only hold up to 99,999 on you at any given time, but obviously Duskull storage goes even higher than that. I guess I should full screen this, shouldn't I? So, Dialga has just been... He's kind of broken at this point. He's even stronger than me and Sarah. I'm actually the weakest of the three of us. Sarah's defenses are still slightly higher than mine. Me and her are about the same offensively, and then Dialga's, his defenses and offense are both higher. Not that significantly higher, but they definitely are. And he's only level 58. He's 16 levels lower than us. By the time he levels up to match our level, he's going to be much more powerful. Too bad we can't bring him along on a lot of story missions. Like, a lot of dungeons coming up are going to only let me and Sarah go into the dungeon. It's kind of like the Hidden Land. Oh, man. The next dungeon, or not next dungeon. The next IQ skill that Dialga learns is, Temporal Shifter or some shit. It's, terrifying sounding. He's about to trap my enemies in, the time chamber for all eternity, age them on one touch into ash in front of my very eyes and one-shot them. He will become actual god of time. Lore-accurate Dialga. If I give him enough gummies, he is just going to be unstoppable, okay? He's kind of already there. His Roar of Time is broken. I thought it wouldn't be usable because of two reasons. One, he pauses after he hits an enemy with it. And two, I thought it would miss a bunch. And I guess three, it has low PP. It only has 4 PP. And for some reason, I thought he got an IQ skill that gave him, more PP, but maybe that's, randomizer specific, but he has not gotten that still. But all of my thoughts, all my estimations have been wrong. He has been a powerhouse. Roar of Time has a very high chance of hitting, and it is an 8-star base power, same type attack, dragon type move, which fairy type doesn't exist. It just erases anything in the room. It is basically, I think it has a 5% chance of missing or something. It basically never misses. As for the PP, he has Deep Breather, which means every time you go to the next floor, you gain more PP. And combine that with the IQ skill that saves PP occasionally when you use a move, it gives you a free PP. Those two combined, I have yet to see him run out of PP, and he spams it. One Pokemon will walk into the room and he'll use it immediately. He doesn't hold back. It's his favorite thing to do. Dialga's favorite thing to do is use Roar of Time. It's his favorite thing. So he'll just use it constantly. Never seen him run out. In fact, I saw him use it 8 times, and then I looked and I was like, how many more does he got in the tank? And it's still 4. It didn't go down at all. Some of those were free, other ones got recharged. It's insane. And I'm still trying to buff myself because I am the weakest link. I would like to not be. I think what I'm going to try to do is get Wolfram, Sarah, and Dialga all to max stats. And maybe when we get to level 100 and max stats on at least one of us. I don't know who's going to be the unlucky soul to partake in this dreadful endeavor, but I'm going to send somebody to Zero Isle, and we're going to conquer the Northern Zero Isle and the Center Zero Isle first, because those are the easiest ones. Northern Zero Isle is the Pokemon are just level 75 and they don't give EXP. You can't recruit them, and look at those stats. I think this is Sarah. Yeah, she has 100 and... No, that's not Sarah. That's Dialga. I'm not even paying attention to the footage. I'm just talking. Dialga has almost 150 special defense. It's 10 or 20 higher than mine. I don't even remember what mine is. I think it's only 10 higher. Our stats are a lot closer than they used to be. Yeah, I've been using Magnezone to like basically any source I can. I've been trying to look for missions that give a lot of, I want to say EXP, but no, they're called rescue points. Because 77,000 or whatever we started with, trying to get all of those rescue points, I've been grinding, I think, for like 15 hours just doing missions, and yeah. I hate escort missions. I'm not doing more escort missions unless I have to, but yeah, at this point, I think it's going to be another, I could probably do it in another, I mean, if I get lucky, probably like 6 to 8 hours of straight gameplay. I don't have that kind of free time at the moment. Maybe in a few days, like, of chipping away a few hours a day, we can get Guildmaster rank. Because that's probably going to be the next video. In this video, we're getting both Lost Loots, because there's 2 missions, as you can see here. But we're also getting the Gold Thorn. They're also magical. That leaves only the rare fossil to be obtained. That's the last treasure item. We have the Secret Slab mystery part, Golden Apple. We have all the items from the Golden Chamber, so like the Gold Seed. And there's just more gold apples in there, I guess, which is redundant. And more escort missions. Just everywhere I look, there's like these weak assholes that I have to protect from dying of a head cold or something. They're not as bad as Blue Rescue Team, where the Pokemon are like level 5, and basically you have to protect an infant in like the middle of a forest during a full moon from like werewolves or something. Like protecting a hamster from not having a heart attack, the slightest like noise. Dude, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like dreading playing Blue Rescue Team, because eventually I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to 100% Blue Rescue Team. That is not going to be fun. And maybe it will be, I don't know. That's the last Burmy I need. There's the lost loot. I would like to stay and try to get this Burmy. I don't think I do, though. It sucks. God damn it. I have all 3 Wormadams, and I have the other 2 Burmy. I just need the Trash Cloak regular, like, Burmy, not Wormadam. Oh, but yeah, this grind has not been very fun. It's taken quite a long time. You're probably not intended to just sit here until it's done, but that's just kind of how I play, so that's what's going to happen. I will sit here until it happens. Yeah, that's... I just said that like 3 times, probably. I don't know the deluxe boxes here very well, but I don't think they're useful in the slightest. Every bit helps. Thank you for the 20 Explorer points. Man. Rare Fossil is probably not going to show up for a while, or it's going to show up immediately. Those are like the 2 options. Or it could show up in a little bit. You know, anything can happen. But plan is we are either getting the Rare Fossil in the next video. First, let's read what this says. An ancient box, rumored to have been stashed away by an exploration team long ago, said to be bursting with gold, silver, and other treasure. It is worth an enormous amount of money. Oh, that sounds so cool, bro. Anyway, next video, either Rare Fossil if it shows up, or I'm going to get Guildmaster rank, and then the next video will be Inferno Cave, which is another Southeastern Island kind of situation where only the 1 Pokemon can go in instead of 2. Which is lame. I don't remember having that big of an issue with Inferno Cave. I know Quilava is like one of the most powerful Pokemon for the level that it's at. So we're going to have to worry about that in Giant Volcano. Well, I mean, I'm going to be level 100 probably soon. So maybe not. But it has 150 HP like the Whalmer we've been running into in Treacherous Waters. Except it can boost its damage with Flash Fire, not Flash Fire. What's the one? Blaze. Whenever it's low health, its fire moves are like twice as powerful. Just strong stats overall, beyond HP. It has high base stats, so it just every time I run into it, it's a problem. It's the strongest Pokemon that at least I mean, I don't know how to determine the strongest Pokemon. Like, objectively, there's probably stronger Pokemon. In fact, there are because of the Zero Isles. But, at least the most memorable Pokemon that has made me, like, kind of scared is Quilava for whatever reason. Both in Blue Rescue Team and Sky and Darkness. He's just, like, infamous. That guy scares me. And I don't even remember what Riolu's next IQ skill is. But I think this next one boosts attack, which is really good. Eventually I'm going to be One Punch Man. I want to try to max all 3 of our stats, though. I want to try to max mine, Sarah's, and Dialga's stats. And then hopefully Dialga gets a trap-related IQ skill. Because if he doesn't get Trap Seer, then I honestly don't care how overpowered he is, other than, like, I don't care who he's one-shotting, or like what this time thing does. If he steps on a Grudge Trap and just has all his moves deleted over and over again, he's not going to be much use to me. Being able to break through walls is cool and all, but you know what I'd rather do? Break through my enemy's skull with my fist, while also not having my body rendered completely inert by fucking traps every 3 seconds. Oh, watch the Southeastern Island video if you don't know why I'm so scared of traps, because, like, those aren't even the grudge traps. Those are random traps. That's not even the worst of it. You know what's the worst of it? Grudge traps. They end your run unless you have, like, max elixirs coming out of your ears. Like, soaking your body. You need to bathe in max elixir every morning to not have grudge traps, like, wake you up in a cold sweat. It's just terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, Kingler just kind of like is my sleep paralysis demon because I'm used to him knowing Guillotine from Treacherous Waters. Even though I only went there once. This is how scared I am. But once one of our stats are maxed, I'm not sure who I'm going to send. I guess I could send Wolfram. If I had my way, I'd go with Wolfram and Sarah. But I don't think you can take more than one Pokemon to Northern or the Center Zero Isles. Their gimmicks are just high health Pokemon, or high level Pokemon. You don't get any EXP. And this moment kind of scared me. I was like, where the hell? Okay, good. Poochyena is safe. Because, like, as long as Poochyena is safe, there's no way we lose this mission. Pick this up. Another Power Band. I don't even know how important it is to equip that shit. I probably won't even bother, because I'm just ridiculously powerful. The Pokemon in Northern Zero Isle go up to, like, level 75 or something, I think. And Northern Zero Isle has 75 floors, and the reward at the bottom is 2 Wonder Gummies and the Golden Mask. The Golden Mask gives you the best recruitment chance in the game while you're holding it. So how that works is the Friend Bow gives you a good boost, and then there's an item called the Amber Tier, which I have no idea how you get. It's probably in the other Zero Islands that I've never been to. The Amber Tier is better than the Friend Bow. And then there's the 7 Treasures, which we'll get soon. Each one of those is better than the Amber Tier, but only for a specific type of Pokemon. And then the Gold Mask, I'm not sure if it's better than the Treasures, or if it's the same, but it works on everyone. So it's just like a much better item. Instead of having to try to recruit specific Pokemon of specific types. I don't need Poochyena, sorry bro. Instead of having to get specific Pokemon, then I can just, like, hey, yeah, just wear the gold mask. My insane fashion allows anybody to be my friend. And then once I get that, I'll just need to get a Pokemon with the IQ skill Friendly, which also boosts recruitment chance. Get that Pokemon to level 100, and then that's probably going to be the moment where we start recruiting everybody. That's going to be... Maybe I'm overestimating how many episodes it's going to be, but it's probably going to take at least 100 videos to recruit everything. Maybe this series won't be 500 videos like I estimated. Maybe it'll be more like 200, 300, something like that. But it's probably going to be quite a few. Whew! And then Zero Isle Center, that's just Zero Isle North but harder. It's Pokemon that go up to level 100. Yeah, look at that bank balance. I can't even hold more money than that. I was kind of tempted to try and sell something while I have this. Wonder what Kecleon would even say, like, oh, you can't hold more money, good sir. It's a common problem, I'm sure. Like, imagine that from Sarah's perspective back when we first became an exploration team. Like, she thought 2,000 Poke was a lot. She was like, oh my god, we're rich, 2,000 Poke. I've never seen so much money all in one place. And now look at us. We're a world-class exploration team. We finally made it. We made it here after countless hours of training. Actually, I think my current playtime is 96 hours, so quite countable and finite, actually. So, hate to break the magic there, but man, we're almost there. Next video, either Inferno Cave or Rare Fossil, whatever wants to show up first, and then after, I'm assuming the Rare Fossil is gonna not show up for a long time, which is fine by me. I'll do that whenever it wants to. So probably Inferno Cave next, and then after that, I'll do the 7 treasure dungeons. And then we'll do a video for Mewtwo, I suppose. Because he's quite deep into Sky Stairway. You can't beat Sky Stairway and Mewtwo at the same time. Like, if you beat Mewtwo and then get to the last floor instead of going up to Rayquaza's battle, you just exit the dungeon. Which is not what I want. I'd rather fight Mewtwo as, like, the final boss. Even though there's going to be probably, like, Entei, Raikou? I think it's Raikou. And Suicune, which I'm probably going to fight them after Mewtwo. I don't know why none of them have challenged me sooner. It's kind of weird. Jirachi was, like, immediate. That dude wanted to be my pal. And I haven't really messed around with him. I haven't even thought about him. The only time I think about Jirachi is when I go in the adventure log and it says, oh, Jirachi joined the team. Which is cool that there's like a bunch of more slots. Here I was considering going for these Southeastern Islands missions. The thing about Southeastern Islands is the fucking traps are just like death sentence, and it's a single calcium. That would be 2,000 rescue points, but at what cost? My sanity would be drained. It would probably take like 3 Reviver Seeds. I did it in 1 Reviver Seed previously. That is dumb luck. There's no way it's happening again. The Pokemon there are unhinged, like psychic types that counter me. Occasionally Aerons that I one-shot, but... Oh, I remember this Munchlax. I'll tell you why later. He doesn't make me mad. Maybe he does. Actually, I don't remember. Not having trap immunity, like, Sarah, like, has such a good ability. Trap Seer might be the best IQ skill in the game. Which is crazy. Because the whole point of getting Dialga, I mean, he's cool, and he's one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite. My favorite Pokemon keeps bouncing between Latias and Dialga. Because both of them are cool dragons. One of which is, I think Dialga is way cooler than Latias, but Latias is cuter. So it just kind of depends what mood I'm in. If I like something cute or something cool. Like, Dialga is cool, while Latias is cute. But anyway, kind of the whole point, not the whole point, but I mean the first point of getting Dialga so strong and giving him all the IQ boosting stuff was because supposedly he had the best IQ skills in the game. But like, I'm kind of... I got psyoped by the randomizer. Like, there's a bunch of shit that's just not happening that happened before. Finally got Rattata. That's pretty cool. Do I recruit anybody else? I need Grotto, I need Ivysaur, I need Flygon. There's what my TMs look like. Pretty decent. I only need like 10 more. HMs, I only got 2 of those. Don't look at that, that looks bad. I found a bunch of Ginsengs, actually. I found like 3 of them in Mount Mistral, was it? Which is weird. There's Rattata. Ekans and Arbok are in Shimmer Desert. Well, there's a shitload of the Pokemon we haven't encountered. Probably like 80% of them are just all in the 7 treasure dungeons. And there's probably a few that are going to show up in the story dungeons, but I am predicting that like 80 to 90% of the Pokemon we haven't encountered yet are just in the 7 treasure dungeons. So that'll be... I'll have to be going on the spreadsheet constantly. Like, after every dungeon, we're going to have to... Well, not where. I'm going to do it off camera, but... After every dungeon, I'm going to have to spend time in the spreadsheet filling out a ton of stuff. Like, haven't seen Venusaur yet, he's in Mystery Jungle. Haven't seen Ekans or Arbok, they're in Shimmer Desert. Diglett, Dugtrio, they're in Shimmer Desert. Need Bayleaf still, doesn't want to be my friend. Probably change her mind when I have a shiny golden mask, and I'm not a Riolu, but I'm like a Lantern or something. Because I don't know what Pokemon have the friendly IQ skill. Oh yeah, I get a Weeping Bell too. And his eyes are like, he looks like he went to a Grateful Dead concert. Give me a sec. Search for this Weeping Fellow. Victory Bell, yet again. That's Mystery Jungle. These dungeons are just... Yeah, look at him. He's so stoned. He's been smoking since the day he was born. His brain matter is completely spent. It's been reduced to resin. And yeah, I definitely want to get a stock of these EVs built up in case I don't feel like recruiting all of the evolutions. I got Glaceon, which is pretty cool. I don't know if there's anything else really to report recruitment-wise. I fought 3 Chanseys in Happy Outlook. Nobody wanted to be my friend. I fought 3 or 4 Rotoms, I forget, in Midnight Forest. None of them wanted to be my friend. I fought 1 Blissey and like 3 Lucarios, and none of them wanted to be my friend. Only saw 1 Abra. Didn't want to be my friend. Yeah. I kind of need to... Maybe I should do that right now while we're watching me play this game 30 minutes ago when I thought my microphone was actually working, because for some reason when Microsoft updates their computer, it's like, now your microphone just doesn't function. Isn't that great? Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Appreciated. Alright, man. I don't even know... Wow, I turned to the exact page. Don't you love when that happens? So which IQ skill tree do we want to do? Alright, actually, I'm looking at Dialga's. Fuck. I'm looking at the wrong one! No! No, I'm wrong! Palkia is the one who gets Absolute Mover. No! I'm stupid! No! This whole time I've been lying! Also, Munchlax. Finally, I get Munchlax, which is cool. Because, like, every time I ran into him in the forest, he's just been a douche. Completely antisocial, emo. But now I'm naming him Totoro, and I think I Google it. I'm not confident that how to spell Totoro, because I hadn't seen the movie in a few years. I was like, is that how you spell Totoro? I don't know. I'm gonna look over here at my second monitor, and I'm gonna type it into Google. Is that how you even spell it? Yeah, that is how you spell it. Alright, cool. Wow, I'm stupid. I didn't even know that Dialga wasn't the guy to get Absolute Mover. It was actually Palkia this whole time. Yeah, that's me. That's my voice. That's how I normally talk. Alright, I'm looking at Palkia now. Palkia gets Map Surveyor and Stare Sensor, so he's just me and Sarah combined. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, Dialga is not even that good. Unless Time Tripper is like... Does he just get double speed permanently? Because if he has double speed permanently, that changes things. He might even be God amongst men. Because, like, I think I mentioned it here and not in this recording that failed. Did I even read the text? I think I read it here. Doop, 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 doop. A brilliantly shining thorn crafted from solid gold. It is a fantastically precious item that gives its owner serious bragging rights. When hurled, it flies in a straight line to inflict damage on any Pokemon it hits. Cool. Yeah, but if Time Tripper makes Dialga double speed, then combat-wise, he is unmatched. Palkia has more utility by the looks of it, being able to move through walls and sensing the direction of the stairs, as well as being able to see the floor's layout. So Palkia, actually, he might be the target of completing the high-level dungeons. At the very least, Sarah might be... the problem is that Sarah doesn't have enough type differentiation in her moves. Also, she definitely does not have the longevity. Alright, that's the end of the video, I guess. Fuck, man. I'm glad my microphone isn't this bad. And it actually feels like working sometimes. But, yeah, man, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll level up Dialga. The problem is that Sarah is a supporter. She is meant to work with somebody else. So if I actually wanted to do a dungeon solo with her, sure, she has Trap Seer, but that's not what I built her to do. She's using Imprison and Safeguard to support somebody else, while also burning people to a crisp on the side. So I would need somebody who's more self-sufficient, like Palkia here. Does he have a trap diffusing ability? Because that is the main problem. Getting fucked by traps. And he does not look like he does. Which is really rough. Man. Group G appears to be what we want. Wait. What? Is this like a... There's like a typo. There's no way this will focus. The text is tiny as shit. But like... Floatzel? Where's Floatzel? Like there? Oh, that's ease. Look at that. Wait, it might focus? I love typos in guides, dude. Dude, why is there glare? Why is there glare? Oh, whatever. You could kind of see it. Floatzel is spelled Floa, space T, space Zell. That's kind of weird. But I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I'm going to keep strategizing and keep thinking about how we could possibly beat some of those tougher dungeons. Might have to just go back to Burgley. Might have to go level up Perugly and get her max stat, max IQ, because I think I prioritize Trap Seer over all kinds of map utility. I just really hate those fucking traps so much. They save so much time and like resources to not be affected by them. Just imagine not having PP0 traps. Even if you're not in a dungeon with grudge traps, PP0 traps on their own are 4 times better, if not 5 times better to get than grudge traps, and even those. That takes away your move that had full PP that you've been saving for a specific floor where a certain Pokemon starts showing up that you really need an answer to. Like, now you don't have to worry about it. Like, all the traps in the game can just fuck you so hard. Like, grimy food traps, when you're, like, relying on food to get you through a 75 floor dungeon or whatever, like, now it's all grimy food. Good luck. Like, so I think all the utility in the world doesn't really matter if traps are going to be fucking you in the ass the whole time, so I need to look at what Pokemon are available to me. I need to study the friendship IQ skill as well. And we need to note what those are. Because I definitely need a friendly Pokemon. You think Latias would be among that group, because she has a winning smile. Very cute smile, in fact. But for now, though, I'm going to leave. That was about this video. Fuck you, Microsoft, and your stupid microphone turning off bullshit. And I'll see you when we're Guildmaster rank or the rare fossil shows up. Bye.